Good afternoon, sports fans. I'm Spencer Conover here with your latest AM 850 sports update. Landon Donovan played the role of hero yesterday in South Africa.
I'm so glad it culminated this way.
An emotional Donovan spoke just after scoring the game-winning goal against Algeria in the 91st minute. The U.S. win propels them to the knockout round where they will first face Ghana this Saturday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. In the major leagues yesterday, the Florida Marlins cleaned house, firing most of the coaching staff, including head man Freddie Gonzalez. Marlins GM David Sampson said members of the organization felt this coming.
Looking at what other teams in your division are doing, look at how many games back you are, and you realize as you're getting 7-8 games back in the loss column, it's time to make a change.
The Finns did win yesterday 7-5 over the Orioles. In other baseball news, apparently Steven Strasburg is human. He took his first career loss yesterday at the hands of the Kansas City Royals 1-0. Even with the L, Strasburg felt good about his performance.
For the most part, went out there and threw strikes. A couple mistakes, but they didn't really hit the ball hard except for, a couple times they just found holes, and, that's baseball.
In the game, the young superstar struck out 9 and picked up his first career hit. Elsewhere on the diamond, the Rays continue to struggle, losing 5-4 to the Padres. Giambi, Olivo, and Stewart all hit home runs as the Rockies beat the Red Sox 8-6, and the Yankees beat the Diamondbacks 6-5 in 10. That's all for your AM 850 Sports Update. Stay tuned. Sports Scene with Steve Russell is coming up next. I'm Spencer Conover. Landon Donovan was king of the pitch yesterday.
I'm so glad it culminated this way.
His goal in the 91st minute means the U.S. is going to face Ghana Saturday at 2:30 in the knockout round. In the bigs yesterday, the Marlins gave skipper Freddie Gonzalez the hook after a 34-36 start.
Looking at what other teams in your division are doing, look at how many games back you are, and you realize as you're getting 7-8 games back in the loss column, it's time to make a change.
Finns GM David Sampson, they did win yesterday 7-5 over the O's. Steven Strasburg came up on the losing end for the first time. Even with the L, the big rookie righty felt good.
For the most part, went out there and threw strikes. A couple mistakes, but they didn't really hit the ball hard except for, a couple times they just found holes, and, that's baseball.
Strasburg fanned 9 in the game and picked up his first big league knock. Around the diamond, the Rays lose to the Padres 5-4. Giambi, Olivo, and Stewart all go yard as the Rockies beat the Red Sox 8-6, and the Yankees upend the D-backs in 10, 6-5. I'm Spencer Conover. Sports Scene with Steve Russell starts next. Welcome into the cheap seats. Alongside Tyler Tenbeg and Joe Colella, I'm Spencer Conover. Keisha taking your phone calls today at 392-8255. You can also reach us toll-free at 877-392-8255 or 392-TALK on a touch-tone phone if you like letters better than numbers. You know that stadium, and in the new stadium, they could have come up with some aerodynamic miracle solution, but in the old Meadowlands Stadium, old Giant Stadium, the wind was absolutely so you can say what you want about the cold and snowing. Snowing's the least of their problems right now. It's going to be the wind. And will the wind knock a field goal out of it? Guess what? I hope it does, because that's football. I'm going to play in Arizona in a dome where everything's pristine and 72 degrees. That's not football. Football is the tuck rule.
And I also made it. I also said.
Apparently, at some point in the last decade, people in Central Florida decide you can deep fry just about anything.
They got bored with the regular stuff.
You can deep fry just about anything. I'm pretty sure there was a stand where you could bring something up to them, like a belt buckle or something, and they're just going to deep fry it for you. I don't know. NBA playoffs going on.
Anything's possible!
Guess what, Kevin? Anything is possible, including blowing a 3-game lead if you don't stop playing like crap.
But yeah, he hasn't had a good series.
That's the whole team for Boston. Laying an egg last night. If Rajon Rondo's pulling up for jump shots in the first quarter, it's not going to be a good night for Boston.
All right.
It's not going to be a good night for Boston if he's pulling up for jump shots in the first quarter. I think Chaz Henry versus Javier Arenas is a great matchup as well. And then Brandon James, he scared me the last couple games.
Yeah.
Somebody teach the boy how to call a fair catch, because he's scared me. He's scaring me. He's taking balls off of hops. He's full-on charging balls in the air and catching them on the run. He scared me. He needs to avoid a turnover today. A turnover on special teams could kill this Gator squad, and Brandon James.